Is she acting like she's single, cheating? I'm 32 and have been in an exclusive relationship with my girlfriend, who is 33, for almost 6 months. She was away on a trip for the month of July. I visited her twice, one at the beginning of her trip and once at the end. The first time I visited, things were great and we left on a great note. But things started to change after. Towards the second time I was going to visit, she sent me some pictures she had on her camera roll of stylish/nice outfit examples from pictures she took while out at bars/events. The pictures weren't of her and guys specifically, more like candid pictures of groups having fun, so they weren't worrying to me. A few of the pictures were zoomed in/cropped while others were normal. I could tell by the iPhone photo data. I liked the shirt in one of the pictures and asked what brand it was. She was with her brother when she took the pic, so she said, "My brother asked me to take a pic of the tag too," so she sent the pic of the tag. I asked her to send the uncropped version, with the reason being that after looking online, it seemed like the shirt was long sleeve. She said she didn't have the full picture and that her brother did, and that she would send it to me when he sent it to her. She also over-explained and got defensive at this point, so I knew something was up, so I pressed her on it. She still refused, so I dropped it. The picture she took occurred right after I left the first time, so about 2 weeks before I visited her the second time. When I went to visit her the second time, out of nowhere she asked me if I had anything to tell her, implying that she was asking if I had maintained the boundaries we had established regarding exclusivity. It was an odd question, as she was the one going out multiple nights per week while I was living my normal life. I felt like this could have been her projecting, but wasn't sure. After her trip, we took a trip of our own. She has an Apple Watch that shows a slideshow of her photos. On the plane, I saw the uncropped/zoomed out picture mentioned above. It was a picture of her and a guy. She explained that she asked the guy to take a picture of his shirt because her brother liked it, and the guy responded, "Only if you get in the picture with me." I asked her to send me the picture finally, and she said okay, then walked that back and refused later. After our trip, I was still bothered about this picture, so I was suspicious overall. I went through her social media following list to just take a look. There were a lot of concerning follows by her. One stood out in particular. She went to the beach with a friend for the day earlier this summer. The only other time she went to that beach area was with me. But she now follows a 21-year-old kid that works at one of the nearby bars, and he follows her. So that day she was there with her friend. Either he or she initiated the conversation, and they exchanged socials. I had asked her multiple times if this has ever occurred since we have been exclusive, and she had said no. I can prove the timing of her follow was this exact day as well. After seeing the social activity, I go back in my texts to look at the shirt picture again, as now I knew something was up. I realized the cropped screenshot that she originally sent me was taken a minute before the message with the screenshot was sent to me. She originally told me her brother sent her the zoomed-in screenshot, which is why she didn't have the original photo, and when I saw the original on her Apple Watch, she said her brother ended up sending her the photo like she had asked him to do after I asked. But after seeing the timestamp, that makes no sense, as it would have meant, even if her brother sent her the screenshot, she screenshotted it and then sent it to me instead of just saving the screenshot from her iMessages and then sending it to me. Further, the original ended up in her Apple Watch slideshow, which is unlikely if it's just sitting in her iMessages from her brother. She would have had to save it to her camera roll and likely favored it in order for it to make it onto her slideshow, which is also concerning given it's a picture of her with another guy. I text her and confront her about all of this. She proceeds to unfollow me on Instagram and deactivate her account, which is still deactivated as of today, 5 days later. In her response, she went nuclear, never denied my accusations, but said she has never violated our exclusivity and that her friends and family would support that claim. While all of this evidence is circumstantial, I feel confident she has been acting single, and I wouldn't be surprised if she cheated on me physically with the shirt picture guy. I also had a gut feeling about all of this, and I got lucky the Apple Watch showed that picture when it did, so I was destined to find out. I was able to find a way to view the list of accounts she followed on IG in chronological order. The list shows the chronological order of the list of accounts she follows, and provides things like the profile URL and the profile picture URL, big difference. I saved this info before confronting her, after which she deactivated her IG. While cross-referencing the chronological list with other info, posts from other public accounts, text she sent me, pictures she sent me via texts, etc., I noticed that one account had since been deactivated as well, within a max of 36 hours from when she deactivated hers, and the timing of the follow of the account coincides almost exactly, within a day, with when the shirt picture was taken based on cross-referencing other info I have. Shortly after I realized this one account was deactivated, 18 hours later, the same account reappeared under a slightly different handle. I was able to verify this account was the same because while searching the profile URL resulted in an error. Searching the profile picture URL of the old handle showed a profile picture that matched the profile picture of the account with a changed handle. Also, while I don't have screenshots, there were public posts from 5 months ago where the caption has his old handle, but his old account was not tagged in this photo section of the post when I originally looked, as the account was deleted at that point in time. However, once his handle was changed and his account was reactivated, his new account was tagged under "in this post," and his old handle remained in the caption unchanged. Final point, the picture she sent of the tag shows the back of this guy's head. There are a few public IG posts with this guy tagged. The hair color matches. My question, what do you make of this sequence? Her deactivate, his reactivate with a slightly new handle, and all the supporting evidence, despite it being circumstantial. Seems to me like it can't just be a coincidence. Do you think all this suggests he could be the guy in the shirt picture? Further, she was not only trying to hide her IG, which is still inactive, but the small window of time suggests she asked him to cover for her by deactivating then changing his handle, meaning it wasn't an innocent thing and that they've stayed in touch? Why else would you deactivate your account and then reactivate and add 1_ to your handle 18 hours later? Would appreciate thoughts on whether this reads as coincidence or something more. To stay up to date with new interesting stories, subscribe to the channel, like it, and leave a comment.